I'm back rider.
I'm back rider.
Nah, I'm back rider. It's been that way.
Bro, I'm new.
I'll make
That's
sure
it. Hey.
good.
See that shit, bro? First kick, I was already in the track.
I don't have any high build for the HVLP, so I'm just gonna use filler primer, which is also a high build formula. This will work for right now. So guys, I decided to spend some more time on the passenger door, and I decided to work on the driver's side fender as well too. We had that karate chop up in the front. It is now gone. And last night when I was primering the passenger fender, I ran out of primer in a can. And because today is Saturday, the paint shop is not open, I wanted to get some high build. I know I can go to Home Depot and get some like primer in the can and stuff, but I really wanted that high build. So because I didn't have primer, I decided to use the Duplicolor primer surfacer in the quart that we have here. Right, primer surfacer. It does say high build right there, but on the back it says to thin it out. And when I sprayed it, I did not thin it out, and I'm glad I did. Why? Because it actually came out super duper high build. Definitely filled in the lines of the scratches from the sandpaper, which I was using 100 before the primer. And check it out, it is super duper high build. You see that texture? Yeah, super duper high build. I sprayed it right out of the quart, no thinning whatsoever. And I also did run over the fender one more time because that was done by the can, and now it's all high build. I'm gonna let that dry throughout the night. Turn on this light right here, passenger door. This thing took quite some time because a lot of low spot kept popping up, and I kept having a bunch of high spots down here because this was tricky. It had a crazy dent that was like right in this curve. which then created a bunch of highs on the side, and I had to keep knocking it in to bring the highs in, and then body fill it, and then I had a little bit more highs. I kept doing it until the guide code was not showing up anymore. Spent some time down here a lot, and then I also went back and knocked some highs that was in here, and by the looks of it, definitely looks a lot smoother now. And I'm pretty stoked about how the door came out. You guys probably saw it shiny right there because I sprayed the rest of whatever was in my HVLP in that little corner. You see a little pinhole right there. I was trying to fill it in, but it didn't fill it in enough. But anyways, all of the primer you guys see here will get blocked again, primed again, to make sure, you know, all the body lines and highs and lows are all gone before, you know, we're done with, you know, repairing the biggest damages throughout the car. The car itself still has a bunch of little dinks and dents everywhere. I found there's one right there. Right there. I did this one when I put the seat into the car, the rail hit it. That's my fault. Over here there's like 3 dents, 1, 2, 3. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but kind of, right? A little bit. Small little dinks and dents throughout the car. I'll tackle a different day. My major concern was just all of the big ones, and you know, this is like motivating. Once I got all the big ones out of the way, the small ones should be, you know, easy peasy. I can't really see this one, but somebody tried to pry the door, so this is all jacked up. I don't know if I want to just change the door or try to pull this all out as well too. I'm not sure, and it's super duper rusted on top of that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this door just yet. It's literally just this, and there's one little dink right there, but other than that, I mean, the rest of the car, just small little dinks here and there, not a big deal. Trunk is actually pretty clean, quarter clean, just a lot of surface rust like that right there. But you know, for the most part, if I spent a full day or so, I can probably knock out all the tiny little dents on this car. I'm not trying to make it like super duper trooper perfect like my blue car. I literally just went over all the dents that I could see, and then after I wrapped it, I realized I missed a lot, but honestly, looks better than what it was. I'm not shooting for glass on this car. I just want, you know, the obvious ones to be gone. So we're definitely going to spend some time on it when time comes. Doing the major body damages was just to keep me busy, because I'm actually going to be taking off in the next day or so. So this car is going to be on standby until I return in a couple of weeks. All right, guys, so I am cleaned up for the night. All my tools are put away. The car is cleaned of sanding, dust. All the masking is taken off, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked. One of you guys asked me to try to repair the door and fender myself instead of replacing it, and I took it upon myself to try. And I got the basic tools. Yeah, I do have a stud puller and stuff, but you can buy all of that from Harbor Freight. I was literally just using whatever I had in my Bodywork drawer and little suitcase right here, and we were able to salvage that fender, the door, and also the driver's side fender. So I'm pretty happy about that. And as mentioned in the previous clip, the rest of the body of the car shouldn't be too complicated to get it nice and straight. Just a bunch of little dinks and dents here and there, and then the driver's side door handle itself. But I honestly think I'm gonna go back to the Salinas junkyard because I really want that front bumper. I've been standing here kind of just looking at the passenger side where it was hit, and that bumper is really pushed in. Right now it's under the light. I can see that the passenger side is super pushed in versus the driver's side, and I really don't want that wrinkle in that corner. If I'm gonna make this car clean, I may as well just get a clean bumper and then just keep this one as a spare. Not a big deal, right? So hopefully when I come back, hopefully that car is still there, that 8810 sedan, and we can score that front bumper. I also forgot in the junkyard, I shown you guys I had clean door moldings on that tan sedan, and it didn't even occur to me to pull the clips off, because the molding that I got from my local yard, the guy who pulled the molding off was actually after the clips. So I don't have any clips for my molding, and I'm trying to remember to get the clips as well. Actually, you know what? This is the beautiful part about having Post-its around, because we can write it all down as we're thinking about it. Front bumper door molding clips, cap lock clips. And the clips you can use from the driver's side to the passenger side, rear door to the front door, and then you need that specific tiny one in the front that goes on the very front of the door. That one is different than the center section of the molding. So I wrote that down and put it right here just so I can see it when I come back. Hopefully we'll be able to hit the yard and grab that bumper and molding. But slowly but surely, man, this thing is coming along. Now, still haven't got the alignment done, still haven't scheduled for a tune, but realistically, what am I in a rush for, right? And hopefully also too, I'll try to find a rear diff and stuff. I ordered the fuel cell, so hopefully when I do get back from this trip, it'll keep us busy, you know, in case we don't get to the alignment or the dyno tune. We can at least start messing with the fuel cell or the rear differential, the axle installation, all that to get this thing ready for all-wheel drive. But anyways, progress is better than no progress, guys. You already know what it is. Tomorrow's Week Fest, hopefully we get there early. I did buy a VIP ticket and try to do like a full lap before it gets open to the public. I really just want to go there and hang out with the boys and check out some of the whips. And then there's going to be an after party after that as well too, that we're going to try to attend as well. But anyways, we're going to wrap it up for this video. Some progress update on the body of the 88 Silver Sedan. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the Week Fest coverage, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.